Hi and welcome to Warframe Update 14. Welcome aboard the Liset. Liset? Yeah, I can never remember. Or as we've called the ship, the Serenity Bacon. It was named that in a stream a long time ago. I'd said that's what I was going to name it, so that's what I'm going to call my ship, the Serenity Bacon. So basically we have the navigation here. That's what brings up the map for missions. And this system does look really nice, especially when you go in and you have a look around and actually right click and drag the whole thing around without selecting a mission. So that's pretty cool. You do have to do Vor's Prize to unlock the ship. At the minute I'm on Howl of the Kubrow though, because you have to get segments to unlock the machines down there. Over to the right, which actually took me a while to find, is the news part. This is where it says 5 hours since this update came. I was here for the update. It's buggy as hell and I've had nothing but problems so far. So it's taken me 5 hours to be able to get around to doing this. And then we have the codex over here, which I'm not entering because every time I do it logs us out. And we have the marketplace. In the marketplace we have the new warframe. Come on, click. Thank you. I'm not buying anything at all. She actually looks really nice. Now to get her using the normal routine of building her, you've got to buy this blueprint and then head over to the codex here, and it's actually a quest to get her from what I've heard. And of course we have the two new weapons. We have the sword and shield. I'm actually looking really forward to using that. Very, very much so. But that is within the clan research in the Tenno lab to get the blueprint for that. This, on the other hand, is very Viper type, or Viper looking. Stat wise, it looks very similar to a Viper. It's got the high fire rate, the low accuracy, but it has a huge magazine. So this could be a vast improvement on the Vipers. So I was looking forward to using them, especially when we went into weapons, into blueprints, and there it was. It was over the moon. It's a bit glitched at the minute. It's asking for 200 morphics. So I'm in two minds about building this right now, because that would be nice, especially with the 200 morphics being needed. But obviously this is going to be a glitch that'll probably be fixed very quickly, to be honest. I actually expected a lot of patches to have come out by now. And then there is, it keeps taking me all the way out of this. We have the three new helmets. We have, it'll be under accessories, won't it? Yes. We have the Harlequin helmet for Mirage. We have this one for Zephyr that looks horrible, to be honest. And then we have one for this one I am actually going to buy, but I can never find the tab. There it is. This one, which is for Hydroid. So let's go try that one on. Obviously, on the way down here, these are, you need the segments to unlock the machines down here. The first one you'll unlock is the arsenal. I can't do them in order because I can't remember which one comes second or third. And the menu system for this is actually really nice. I do like it a great deal. And I can't find this Hydroid. Come on. No. So many different things. The menu system for upgrading is a bit weird. There's been a lot of complaints I've seen in region, clan chat, alliance chat, even in the design council, saying these mods are too small. It's clearly designed for a much higher resolution. So it is a bit hard to see. They're probably going to be blurry most of the time. But I want to try on that helmet because it's probably the better looking of the helmets. It's not going to be able to show us an up close look, is it? A little bit. Oh god, come on. It's got a mouth on it, look. That actually looks pretty cool. I do like that. But the rest of it looks pretty nice in here. Then we have the Sentinel that's thrown off to the side there. And then we have the Foundry over here. This looks pretty nice. And it's supposed to show you the stuff they're building. And I just threw that in there to try and test it. It will show a lot of weapons, but not all of them. That is something that will probably be added over time. Because people have been saying that there's certain things they've got building that aren't building in there. Like there's a former. That should be building. But maybe that's what it's displaying. It's building a former. And that's why it's doing this weird animation. Because that was been building since yesterday. But the menus for this are pretty cool. I do like some of the new little icons. The melee, instead of 2 swords, is 1 with a swoosh like thing on it. Weird looking. And within there, go back in actually, I do like the fact it shows you that you have enough to build it. It doesn't show you that you have more than enough to build it. So it's basically just saying yes. So you can see what you need unless you've already got it, and then it says yes, you have enough. So it's not giving you too much information. And then we have the mod system over here, which again you've got to get a segment to unlock. We have the fusions side of it, which is pretty nice, is quick to do as well. What the hell did I just click? 172 of them, jeez. Of course, I'm not upgrading that. But it's the first one you click on, you can just upgrade the hell out of. Well, I don't know. I do have a maxed reaping spiral. These are in recent. Okay, that explains it. And of course, if you want to upgrade a different one, you can just click cancel and select a different one. And I do like that. Same as the collection. You got the sell, so you can go and sell multiple ones. The transmute system, so you can just instantly select them. That's pretty neat. You don't have to go through the arsenal to get to it anymore. And then of course we have the pig of all mods to segments to get a hold of. That's the Kubrow, the thing everybody's been waiting for. That is actually a huge pain in the butt to get a hold of. At least it has been so far. What you've got to do is go to Venus, kill the jackal here. He will give you something called the Howl of, I forgot the name of him, Howl of Kubrow. You then go to the Codex and you go to Jupiter once you've been in the Codex, and it'll be no, stop it. I did not click to do a mission. It's this mission here will come up, and that's the part you have to do, and that will give you the segment piece. Actually, it gives it another look at that mouth. That is a cool looking mouth actually. Like a weird thing hanging off his forehead, and I didn't notice either. And that will allow you to unlock this. Then what you need is an egg and incubator power core, DNA stuff. There is lots of different bits that go into doing this. And then once you put the egg in there, I rushed it for 15 platinum just so you can actually see the little guy in here. I would claim it now, but I cannot remember what I said I was going to name him offhand. So I will have to find that and come back to it. So we'll try and do this pretty quick with some of the new stuff. The rest of it I'll put a link in the description to it, mainly because it's way too much to list. There's been changes to Vault, Saren and Valkyr. Sarens are actually pretty cool, a bunch of molts that takes the stuff off her. The rest of it, it's mainly just visual stuff. Okay, can't actually demonstrate the Dark Sector because well, there's actually none available to demonstrate yet, because they were all put on hiatus while this update came out, so there isn't any there. So we'll leave this off here for now. To get the new Warframe without buying it from there, you get the blueprint from the market and you start the mission off in here. I would try that, but it keeps glitching every time I try and go in the Codex. So I'm going to avoid this place like the plague. But anyway, we'll leave that off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.